Welcome to another Ballpark tutorial. Today we're going to go over how to use responses. So Ballpark is a super flexible way to gather feedback from your participants, and naturally once that's done you're going to want to see those responses displayed back in Ballpark. The responses are displayed in two ways. One as a summary, so you get to see the aggregated data, and the second way is every individual response is displayed in a nicely organized table so you can review each participant's response or all of them in one go. So let's go through where you can find your response data inside of Ballpark. So if you go inside of your project, you'll see two tabs at the top, Summary and Responses. The Summary tab is where you will find the aggregated responses to all of the steps, so the questions that you ask and the tasks that you ask people to do. This allows you to see in one view what the story of your test or survey looks like. You can go down and see every single step, the drop-off rates between each step, the aggregated responses to things like multiple choice, prototype tasks, rating steps. And this is a great way to get an overall view of how your test is performing, but also you get to see how individual questions and tasks are performing as well. So now let's click on the Responses tab. And this is where you can find every single response to your survey or test displayed in a nicely organized table. And let's go through each of the options that you have and the information that you're seeing displayed on a table. So first, on the actions, you can click on the Expand Row button, which will simply make the row bigger so you can view more information if it happens to be a long response. You have a button here which opens up the response in its own view, and we'll go over that in just a minute. And then you can see that we pick up the device data plus all of the responses to questions, whether they're free text, whether it's a prototype task, and we pick up things like whether the person's hit the goal, misclicks, and duration. So each type of step has its own type of response, which will be displayed in the table. Another great feature of Ballpark is that you can filter your responses by complete and those that are in progress or incomplete. This is really handy if you have a whole bunch of users who have dropped off your survey or test, or they've been interrupted and they haven't been able to complete it, yet they have actually provided some valuable information along the way. Maybe they got through 50 to 60, 70% of your survey and they've added some information that you really want to see. Instead of discarding that information, Ballpark gives you the option of viewing it, and you can change that by clicking on these filters. If you want to deep dive into a particular response, you can click on the View Response button, and that will open up a new tab where you can view a specific individual's response to your survey or test. On the left hand side you'll have all the steps which you can navigate to by clicking, and you can scroll down, see the answer to every step, plus if there is a video attached, you'll be able to replay it back, listen to the audio, watch the video, or even a screen recording alongside the answers they've given. You can also click on the Information tab, and that will show you the device data, and you can delete the response by clicking on the Delete button. And that's about it for this tutorial. If you have any more questions about Ballpark, feel free to reach out to us using the information on the screen now.